All right, Celsius Holdings update. Big news. They acquired one of the other big drink manufacturers. I'm not even sure what it is, called New something. I don't drink energy drinks, so I don't really know that much about it. I just knew that Celsius was down in a buy zone. And I told you that from the very beginning. This is a huge buy area right here. And let's go to the weekly. This is where it ended, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5 waves right there. I was putting 3 here just in case it made 5 waves, but you can see here this invalidated. So this is definitely A right here. And then we got an A wave up. And then this turned out to be an expanded flat. We have ABCA, ABCB, C. So where can this go? In the last video, I talked about this can go all the way up to 42 bucks. 42 bucks is the max on this move. But I also talked about how the next, let's see if there's a supply zone actually here on the weekly. I don't think so. No, the next daily supply zone though is right here. And daily seems like it hits more than anything. So right here between 36.33 and 38.38 is a potential target. Now if we zoom in here on the lower time frames, I mentioned in one of the videos a couple days ago, this is in a fourth wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're getting that gap up here. This could be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And potentially heading to that $36 to $38 range. Where does it go from there? And also, I'll point out too that when you're looking at the daily standard deviations, if this doesn't happen with a gap up, it doesn't go past like 2 standard deviations. It has to be a gap up. If it doesn't gap up, it normally will come out here and then it will pull back. So it has to be a gap up like this, and then it will slowly consolidate for a while and let the standard deviations catch up. So that should be pretty clear. So we are in a 5th wave of the C wave that could go all the way up here to 42 bucks. Let's look at moving averages now. If we actually open up at 30 bucks, this is going to clear every moving average on the daily, and all of a sudden it's super bullish. All of a sudden it's super bullish, and we know the A wave is finished. I would be looking for a massive turnaround here to at least the 0.5 fib around 50 bucks, but maybe the 0.78 fib all the way here at 74 bucks. They just acquired a pretty large drink operator that's going to bring their revenue a lot higher and is really going to help out. So do I think that this would be it for a B wave? No, this will not be it. It's going to go something like this. And then it's going to go sideways, maybe sell off some, and then eventually you're going to get something like this. So I think that this is in a second wave or a B wave. I do not think it could go to new highs. Let's just say it could go to new highs, but I don't think that it's likely. It's likely just to make an ABC move, and then when the market finally crashes, you'll get another move down here like that. So temporary move higher. Luckily, I had some covered calls, but I bought some calls, some 321, 2750 calls after I found out about this meeting, and those should print pretty hard tomorrow. We'll see how high this goes. Hopefully, it can hold the gains. They haven't reported actual earnings yet, so if that tanks it, that would change things. But as of right now, I see this as a C wave higher with a potential landing spot of 36 to 38 bucks. Let's hope this gaps up even more and finishes off this C wave, and we can all make a bunch of money. So that is my analysis on Celsius Holdings acquiring another drink company and looking good. Let's see if we can get to that level tomorrow. And again, it should be in a 5th wave of the C wave.